Namo Buddhaya. Today I would like to speak on Buddhist meditation. Because as I have seen some videos on YouTube and some meditators from different traditions, they share some experiences, and some meditation masters from different tradition, they share some thoughts. Sometimes they are quite very different from the Buddha's view. So that is why I decided today to speak on Buddhist meditation. And I wish that after hearing this discourse may produce some wisdom to you and some understanding regarding Buddhist meditation. So, Lord Buddha taught a different meditation in different occasions. So, whatever meditation Lord Buddha taught, they are classified in two groups by great monks, commentators, sub-commentators. This is called Samatha meditation and vipassana meditation. Meditation on calmness. Samatha meditation means meditation on calmness. Then second one is vipassana meditation, that is meditation on seeing or experiencing the reality of body and mind. So these are the two types of meditation. And this meditation are actually taught by the Buddha himself. It is not that they taught by some other monks. No. It is personally taught by the Buddha himself. In these two meditations, there are many other aspects of meditations. When we say Samatha meditation, it is not just restricted towards observing incoming and outgoing breath. Most of the people in India think that observing anapana is just samatha meditation on calmness. But Lord Buddha never said like this. Lord Buddha also emphasized that this anapana is also an object to experience the reality, experience the impermanent and non-self and dukkha. When we do the anapana deeply, then one can experience. It is also subject of vipassana meditation. So according to the Visuddhimagga, a manual of meditation, there are 40 meditation in samatha practice. And vipassana, as you know, these days vipassana is much popular in India on observing, feeling. But there are some other aspects of vipassana taught by the Buddha. One can also observe mindfulness. One can also observe the thought process, like different thought arises in the mind. And they arises, they pass away after some time. Then, of course, Vedananupassana, which is very popular these days. And the third one is Dhammanupassana, which is observing the different mental objects, especially on five hindrances and defilements, and observing the seven enlightenment factors, whether they are there or not. These are the three which can be taken as vipassana, but kayanupassana also can be taken as vipassana, like anapana can also be taken as vipassana, because there is aniccanupassana in anapana meditation. And there is one more meditation in kayanupassana, that is sampajanya, developing clear comprehension. When you walk, you have to know that you are walking, and in whatever position you are, you have to be aware. So this is how you can develop samadhi, concentration. And then there is one more technique, that is penetrating different elements in the body. As I said in my Hindi Dhamma talk, there are four great elements in the body. The body is made up of these four great elements. So when you develop that meditation on four great element, starting it is, of course it is Samatha meditation at that time. When you start the different elements in the body, like earth element, it has quality of hardness, softness, and lightness, heaviness. So when you penetrate this quality of earth in the body, then you can see this throughout the body, these four great elements, these four great qualities of earth element, then fire element, wind element, water element. And when you are observing this body, then you can also see the impermanence of this body, the impermanent, continuously changing of this body. And then you will realize that this is dukkha, suffering. And then this is also anatta, non-self. Because nothing, the body is not in my control. It is changing. This is how the samatha leads to vipassana, based on four great elements. When you develop any other element, like earth element or heat element, water element, when you observe this heat element or any of these four elements, the mind becomes very calm, and you can experience the qualities of this great element in the body. So this is how it leads to the calmness. And when you see the changes in the body of these different elements, then it leads to the vipassana. So samatha meditation is not just all about to attain higher jhanas, but it is also mean that you have suppressed some amount of impurities, which is lust, ill will, restlessness, worry, doubt, especially these five hindrances, kama, chanda, vyapada, and one more left, sleep and torpor. When you reduce them, when you suppress them, then this is considered as a samadhi, a concentration. Of course, Lord Buddha also highly emphasized on jhanas, which is also comes under Samatha meditation. But Lord Buddha didn't say that it is Samatha meditation. Because when one developed higher jhanas, then one get a good view. He can see things accurately, correctly, how they are. As in one of the suttas, Lord Buddha said that when you develop the higher jhanas, then one can see things very clearly up to the long distance. Just as a man, he gave an example of an archer, that how long that arrow arrived. It can pass up to the long distance. Similarly, when you have jhanas, then one can see things more broadly, in a broad way, in a very detail. So this is how Lord Buddha interpreted about jhanas, explained about jhanas. That after attaining these jhanas, one can experience things in a broad way, in a detailed way. That is why he gave an example about archer. And this calmness meditation is designed to relax our mind, to calm our mind, so we can see things very clearly. These meditations are for vipassana, for vision, for seeing clearly things as they are. If our mind is not clear, then we cannot develop vipassana meditation. For the vipassana, you have to have any of these. You can have just samadhi. It is also okay. It is said by the Buddha himself in many different suttas. I can tell you some of the suttas like Sampanna Sila Sutta, Pamada Vihari Sutta. In these suttas, Buddha encourages us to have samadhi, which is not jhana, just samadhi. But most of the time, Lord Buddha said to develop jhanas according to your capacity. You can develop any of these. And these two, samatha meditation, these two samadhis, concentration, leads towards clear seeing, which is vipassana. And Lord Buddha gave some other aspect of vipassana meditation. One can develop vipassana meditation by observing arising, passing away of four great elements, observing or seeing clearly the six bases, their arising and passing away, and seeing the arising and passing away of contact, and then seeing clearly the five aggregates which are subject of clinging. So these are the aspects of vipassana meditation. One can develop this. If you are developing some other, then you can also use this as well. If you feel you are comfortable in observing feelings, then okay, you be there, you practice repeatedly that only. If you are thinking that you want to explore some other method of vipassana, then you can apply this according to the instructions of the Lord Buddha under a teacher. So these are some other aspect of vipassana meditation. And there are some other object of samatha meditation. As we have discussed about observing incoming and outgoing of breath, Anapana meditation. Then there is one more meditation. There are several meditation, not more, not one only. Like we are developing Asubha meditation, meditation on repulsiveness of the body, which is not generally teach to the householders or mainly householders, but it can be practiced by anyone according to the temperament. If one has the temperament of lust, then one can practice this meditation on repulsiveness. So this is how lead to the calmness of the mind when you practice this meditation on repulsive. Then again this meditation lead to the four great element. Then again it leads to the vipassana. They are connected in some other way. Then one can develop other meditation like loving kindness meditation. This is also considered as Samatha meditation, where you can calm your mind and you can dwell in a peace mind. So when you generate these thoughts of loving kindness towards the all beings, so this is how we can practice. Actually, we have to know very clearly what is happiness and what is dukkha first, as I understand. Before wishing for all other beings. Like in metta meditation, in meditation of loving kindness, we wish for other beings, for their happiness, for their well-being, for their safety, and we wish may they be freed from dangers and fear. We must know the meaning as well as the experience. Like when we say, may all other beings be happy, then you must feel this word happy in your previously some other day you might be happy once. You just remember that day when you were happy. Remember that day when you were fearless, and try to feel that moment again. Then you will be happy again. Then you can see what is fearlessness, what is safety. We are wishing for safetyness, safety for the beings. Now you have no accidents here, no pandemic here. We are free from pandemic situation. Remember the COVID, that situation, the accident, and remember this day where there is no accident, no pandemic. Then there is no tension, no fear. When we remember these words and remember these meanings, then the powerful metta will arise. You can start from anyone. It is not just we have to start from oneself. You can start from anyone. If you have love for the dog, just visualize that dog. If you have love for the cat, you just start from the cat. If you have love for your parents, visualize them. To visualize them, the purpose behind the visualizing is to feel that feeling, to have that experience of happiness, of fearlessness, the feeling of safety. When it comes in our heart, then it is like overflowing of water. Then we can give to everyone metta without any superficially. We feel the meaning, we experience the meaning of sukha, we experience the meaning of fearlessness, we feel the meaning of safety, safe from accident and dangers. Then whatever any kind of sound you hear, like dog or cats, or any human being's sound you hear, you can generate metta to them. Man so and so be happy, man so and so be peaceful. If you see anyone, monks, nuns, boy, girl, adult, poor, old age people, anyone, after seeing them, you just give them metta and feel that words. Then this strong metta will come up. And in this situation, you will not feel tired or bored. Mostly people feel tired or bored when they do metta meditation because they do superficially. They just close their eyes and repeat, may so and so be happy, may so and so be peaceful. They cannot feel that. That is why they become tired. So this meditation also comes under Samatha. And when mind becomes calm and peaceful, then further a meditator can develop it for the vipassana. It is conducive for the vipassana as well. Likewise, there is karuna meditation as well. Karuna meditation on compassion for wishing may so and so be freed from suffering. In whatever suffering he is going on, with whatever suffering he is going, you are wishing may so and so be freed from such suffering. And you also, you can also feel the suffering, what is suffering, and then you are wishing him or her to be freed from suffering. This is the karuna meditation. And there is another meditation on mudita. You are rejoicing, meditation on rejoicing in others' success or in others' property, whatever they have gained. May they able to protect their wealth, or may they never lose their wealth. Instead of jealousy, you generate this thought of the thought of rejoicing in their success, in their gaining. So this is also comes under samatha meditation. So like this, there are these several meditation, but these meditations are divided into two groups, samatha and vipassana. So what is the motto of these two meditation? The motto is very simple: to experience Four Noble Truths. If these meditations are not leading you to experience Four Noble Truths, then they are not Buddhist meditation. So the motto of Buddhist meditation is to experience Four Noble Truths. If they are leading somewhere else, then surely they are not Buddhist meditation, as taught by the Buddha. What is Four Noble Truth? You can check our YouTube channel where many other monks have delivered discourse on Four Noble Truths. And these days, I'm also conducting a series on Four Noble Truths in Hindi language. So Hindi language is much more comfortable for me than English. So thinking about benefit of many people regarding Four Noble Truth, I started this series of Four Noble Truth in Hindi in detail. So if any other meditation, any of this meditation are not leading towards Four Noble Truths, then surely they will not be the Buddhist meditation. The purpose of these two meditations, samatha and vipassana, are for realizing Four Noble Truths. Noble truth of suffering, noble truth of cause of suffering, noble truth of cessation, noble truth of cessation path, cessation of suffering, a noble truth of cessation of suffering, or in English it is quite difficult for me to translate, noble truth of path which leads towards cessation of suffering. These are the four noble truths. First, cause of noble truth of suffering, noble truth of cause of suffering. The third, noble truth of cessation of suffering. The fourth, the path leading towards cessation of suffering. These are the four noble truths. So the motto of Buddhist meditation is this: to experience these four noble truths. If you do samatha, it will lead to vipassana. In some meditation, the both are going together. As we see in Jhanas, the Jhanas are mainly for vipassana meditation as taught by the Buddha. But of course, he didn't say this, that this is for the vipassana. He didn't use the word. But he said the Jhanas are for to see the materiality, to see mentality in a broad way, in a detailed way. When you see the mentality and materiality in a broad way, in a detail, which means you are seeing dukkha satcha. Dukkha satcha, the truth of suffering. Then you will understand the cause of suffering. When you understand the cause of suffering, then you will understand the cessation of suffering, the end of suffering. When you understand the end of suffering, then you will develop the path leading towards cessation of suffering. This is the motto of Buddhist meditation. If any meditation does not lead to these four noble truths, then that is not Buddha's meditation or Buddhist meditation. So the purpose of this discourse is about what is Buddhist meditation. Normally, people mix the different meditation in the Buddha's meditation. If you mix the meditation techniques, then you will lose the purpose of meditation. To maintain the purity of the meditation, to maintain the purpose of the meditation, then one has to understand it very correctly. Then one has to practice under a particular tradition, under a particular meditation, Buddhist meditation. If you are doing some other meditation, it is also okay. Then you have that same purpose of the meditation. You will not mix things from here to there. Or if you are doing this meditation, then you will not mix things from there to here. This is how you can maintain the purity of the meditation, the purpose of the meditation. So this is the Buddhist meditation. And I guess that I have explained briefly about Samatha and about vipassana meditation and the different aspect of the meditation and what is the purpose of the meditation. As in one of the sutta taught by the Buddha, Lord Buddha, regarding vipassana meditation. Although it is not exactly said that this is vipassana meditation by the Buddha, but it is a practice of vipassana. There also Lord Buddha said about contemplating, observing the different thoughts coming in the mind and going, arising and passing away. Then Lord Buddha further explained to see impermanence, non-self and dukkha. Then further Lord Buddha explained it into the more detail. He preached dependent origination. Because of this, this arises. Because of this, this arises. Because of this, that arises. We taught dependent origination. And then one can be freed from dukkha, suffering. So this is about how meditation lead towards Four Noble Truths, the Buddhist meditation. If any Buddhist meditation does not lead towards Four Noble Truths, then forget about enlightenment. It will not possible. Lord Buddha said it very clearly. The motto of meditation is only to realize Four Noble Truths. Any seeker of happiness, any seeker of enlightenment must understand it very clearly. So I think with this Dhamma talk, I conclude here. If you have any doubt, you can ask me here and now. Regarding Buddhist meditation only. I guess no questions. So with this, I conclude here, and we share this merit with our beloved teacher, Most Venerable Acharya Buddharakkhita Badavanti Ji, and we share all this merit with our all other teachers. We share this merit with my parents, with my departed relatives. I share this merit with all my monks here, with their fathers, parents. I share this merit with all of you who are here in this Kusala Karma, wholesome action. I share this merit with all the beings, visible and invisible beings. With this, we conclude this program with Metta Bhavana. Sukhim haveyani dukkho aham niccang aham viya itacha me sukhi onto majjata chatha virimo. Tato paranchara jeso chakhavale sajantano sa